What is going on, soldiers? This is XpoZe, and I have the Q&A video that I promised I was going to give you. This is a gameplay where I go 70 and 25. I got to be kind of quick because I got a ton of questions. You guys blew this comments up, and I'm very happy you guys did that. I did not expect this many questions. So if I'm short with you, I'm sorry, but I'm going to answer them as best as I can. I got a question from Visify Me. It says, can you please explain how to create a successful team, manage the team, and run practices? It's pretty simple. All you have to do is find players you like, get on the same schedule. When you're on the same schedule, make sure that everybody's on at those times, and just practice the things that you need to work on. I got one from Curse Lick Fuck Snailers. I don't know what the hell that means, but whatever. One, will you pick up iBad? No. Two, serious. Are you still sniping or just comp now? I am just comp. I've always been just comp. The other team I was kind of gonna do both, but it didn't work out too well. Juggler goes and says, where is the best place for unknown people or randoms to find serious teams for LANs? The best place is to go to GBs or play with friends from school. And he's asked another question. What would be your team, your dream team from Black Ops 2, including yourself, and why? My dream team would be myself, Fatalize, Big Timer, and Revan, just because they're all intelligent and really fun to play with. Vicento and Domo, what COD have they been successful in? I'm not going to get into that, Cleo. That's not my business to say. The Codfather. Do you think the FAL on Cat 40 need to be banned? I don't think they need to be banned, but I do think that the cap needs to be nerfed. And I think the FAL can stay the way it is. Demand. I have two questions. Why did you stop competing after Modern Warfare 2? And do you wish you never... Or do you wish you had competed in Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3, the LANs they did have? I did compete in Modern Warfare 3. And I went to a couple LANs, and I played pretty well on those LANs. I took a break in Modern Warfare after Modern Warfare 2 because it was senior year of high school. I was just getting into college. I wanted to enjoy myself and have fun, and that's what I did. Black Ops 1, I wish I played, because if I played, I wouldn't have to go from the bottom to the top again. I would have stayed at the top. Snoopy Swag asks, what do you expect to place at Anaheim? I expect to win Anaheim. That's everybody's expectations and hope, but what do I expect? I don't know. We got a lot of time to practice right now. I want to say I expect to place at least top 16. That's my final answer. All right. Daquan Lundy asks, when is the best times to start your pro career? The younger you are, the better. That gives you more time to actually compete and play, compared to older players who have to start their lives. Like me, I'm 22 years old. I'm at the tail end of my career unless I get a perfect job to where I can work all day and then at night game. But I would definitely say younger when you don't have as many responsibilities. Many Wood asks, what is your goal for Black Ops 2? My goal is to win a lot of money, and not to mention place pro. I think I could do both of those, and I'm going to make sure I do both of those one way or another. Zeus asks, why do you not give people a try or give people a chance? I mean, there's many players that are better than Zeus. Obviously, you haven't watched any of my other videos. I've done it many of times and explained many of times as to why I don't do videos or don't try people out that deserve a chance, quote unquote, because no one gave me a chance. I earned my chance. I was the one who got myself out there and I proved myself. No one deserves to get a tryout or get their chance. They have to earn it themselves. Evil Rip says, what most differentiates a person good enough to compete with pros from someone not good enough? Gun skill, decision. I'm going to say it's definitely not gun skill. It's more decision making, smarts, and being aware of certain situations. Some people just don't have that awareness, or that I guess you'd say smarts to know what you have to do in a certain situation, and they make the bad play, where it's easier just to get in a gunfight sitting behind a head glitch than running out in the open, isn't it? So if you can put yourself into the spot where you can get in the head glitch and be set up for someone around the corner rather than being out in the open, it's a better chance that you're going to win. So I definitely say decision making is the #1 key to being able to compete at a high level. Anthony asks, do you think there will be up to par with Farico, Kyle, and Envy? Right away, no. I'd be lying to you if I said yes. I think they are right away. I don't think we will be. We're definitely going to have to work on some things, but come Anaheim or even later on down the road after that. Do I think that we can compete with those teams? Yes, I do think we can compete with those teams. Do I think we can do a 4-peat like Frico did? That's going to be difficult. It's never been done, and in all honesty, they're the first ones to do it, so I'm really happy for them. All right, I got one from Cuttard. Anaheim will be my first LAN event, and I just need to know a pro. Is LAN 100% different from online? I'm going to say no and yes. And the reason why I say no and yes is because online is all connection based. And what I mean by that is you might win a gunfight strictly off knowing that you have a better connection than someone. You might win a gunfight just because you have a better connection than someone. Whereas on LAN, it's 100% who got the better position, who got the better shots off, and who had the better skill. That's all it is. There's no other variables. It's just who is better. Whereas online, it's you have the connection issue, you have sometimes Xbox lag, you have distractions, stuff like that. Whereas on LAN, it's just full-on focus, tournament gameplay, who is better, and that's how it goes. Savager asks, quick question. Can you tell us about your background history in COD teams? I've been pro since COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, didn't play Black Ops 1, didn't play much of Modern Warfare 3, did compete, but it was a dead game, and I came back in Black Ops 2, I guess you'd say. I've been on a lot of different pro teams, teamed with a lot of top-tier players, and yeah, I've been around for about 6 to 7 years now. So, how can I get a better reputation or be picked up by better teams? Like I said, prove yourself. Get into tournaments. Play tournaments, play against better people, and do good against better people. When I say do good, I don't mean individual stats. I mean play well as a team. Win. I know you might not have a good team around you, but if you play well and your team does decent, you will get noticed. I can promise you that. But if you are sitting there just kill whoring against a top tier team or just kill whoring against a team with semi-known players, they're going to be like, why is this kid just kill whoring? He's doing nothing for his team. So make sure you aren't just going and padding the stats, that you're actually doing something to help your team. And you're being impressive. That's all I can really say. Other than scrims, what's the best way to prepare for a LAN? We scrim, that's from Cleo, by the way. We scrim basically for CTF and CTF and hardpoint. It helps our rotations down. It helps basically get all our chemistry as far as the respawn game types. And then we GB for our search and destroy. The reason why we do that is because people don't take GB serious in scrims, or take S&D serious in scrims. Whereas if you go on GB, people are actually fighting for that rank. They want that record. So you get 100% seriousness out of people, and you're able to use strats and try different things. Who do you think the most talented COD player ever was? It's got to be Big T. He's the #1 overall, and he's won the most money on anybody. So yeah. Can Australia people join Dare to Pro? Maybe in the future, but right now we're just looking for US. Sorry, Millers. Too epic. What got you into competitive? I was just in Call of Duty at the time, and it ended up having a competitive scene, and I was really good at it. Got asked to join a team, and it just flew off from there. Justin said, do you use Control Freaks on your Scuff? No, I do not. I use Control Freaks back in PS3, but not on Xbox. Daniel asks, can you host 8s or subs with Twitch viewers? I do it all the time. Tune into my stream. Unleash the Fury says, how do I prepare for a major tournament? I already touched base on that, Scrim. Mr. D-Style, is there any Dare EU MLG team? No, there is not. As of right now, there is not. Will there be? I'm not sure. That's something you'll have to stay tuned for. XpoZe, I don't play COD a lot, maybe once, twice a week, so you probably know my shot is terrible, but I play really slow. Should I adjust my gameplay and be more objective? Because yes, you definitely should. You want to do your best to do what the best chance is to win, rather than just sit there and kill her. You know what? I finally understand why. Blah blah blah. Zeno. Oh, thank you, Zeno. I appreciate that. KSI Global HD. Why did you drop Tritons? He's amazing at the game. Me and him just didn't work well together. He is great at the game, and I wish the best of luck to him. We are Team Stamp. Can I join my GT? I am pretty much set that we have a 4th. Not going to announce who until that is over. For some of you guys who asked these questions, I had a lot of questions to get through. I finally just finished them. So if I didn't answer your questions 100% how you wanted them, in the comments below, post your question again, or maybe something along those lines, and I'll comment on them and do the best that I can to answer them. I had to be quick. I only had 10 minutes to get all these questions answered, and I did the best I can. Sorry if I speed through it. Please like this video, share it. Hopefully it'll help out a lot of you guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Love you all. Peace.